very much, Madam President. Dear colleagues, from the very start of my remarks, I would like to make 3 points regarding our vision of the future of the organization and what should be done to make it more effective and result-oriented. First point I would like to make is about bringing more attention and focus of Parliamentary Assembly of the Council of Europe to what its core mandate is. With the available resources that we have, we should be focusing more on what our key priorities are, which resonates with each member state of the Council of Europe. The second point I would like to make is keeping the foundation of this organization strong and resilient. It is my strong belief that the future of the Council of Europe should be defined by the values and high standards this organization stands for. It is about credibility, effectiveness and building resilience of this important body. Touching about very briefly on yesterday's debates, if there are any changes to be made to the rules of procedures, they should be primarily serving the purpose of strengthening the principles and core values and not undermine them. Putting into question these values will serve as a bad signal to Europe as a whole and jeopardize the integrity of this organization. I am very happy to have witnessed the decision of yesterday, which resonates with key principles of Parliamentary Assembly of Council of Europe. The decisions and actions of this kind are exactly what increases the trust and credibility of the institution, which continues and should continue to set an example to its member states. In this light, I cannot avoid mentioning the issue of the corruption, which does not only concern Council of Europe. Corruption is the most destructive type of social deformation which distorts good governance and management of funds. Representing a country with a solid track record in significantly reducing corruption and building effective, transparent and accountable institutions, this is a vitally important issue for us. If Council of Europe wants to restore its credibility, priority should be given to fighting corruption within the organization. There is no cure of this disease rather than applying zero-tolerance policy against corrupt practices. Anti-corruption reform should be at the heart of the Council of Europe agenda and the top priority for the member states. And my last point relates to financial obligations. It is important that all member states implement the Council's shared standards and live up to their obligations, including financial obligations. Fulfillment of the latter commitment by all member states is vital for the functioning of the Council, and no country shall be allowed to use this as a leverage of any sort. Talking of finances, the organization should try and use the available financial resources more effectively, a topic that I understand requires more thorough revision. Another important obligation that we all share is a comprehensive observation of the rulings of the European Court of the Human Rights. It is our duty to implement the judgments in good faith in order to ensure that international law is upheld. We should come up with specific mechanisms to jointly and effectively respond to cases of non-compliance with the obligations undertaken by member states. And in conclusion, these are 3 major areas with considerable space for improvement. It is critical that we ask the right questions and discuss the issue in a comprehensive manner. However, more important and more challenging part, acting on these challenges, is yet to come. Thank you very much.